north of the border in Toronto. It's the NBA on and when you consider how athletic, Doris, both these teams are, what do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular... could happen on any moment.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Robinson in at the center position.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Here's Brunson driving to the basket. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Robinson throws it down.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Well, Doris, thinking about last season for the Knicks, clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the second time since their '99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope.
Here's on an open. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Siakam, right side. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. On deep, Brunson. Robinson passes to Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors are gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Passes it to Burton. On the wing, Anunoby. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Siakam. And Barrett slims it in.
Well, you can't fall asleep on R.J. Barrett. Got the size, got the ups. Go ahead. Easy work right there, R.J.
Anunoby in the corner. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Anunoby, good.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Brunson lays it up off the glass. Brunson's got 6.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
And Anunoby, here we go. Pass to Randle from downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
Schroeder against Brunson. And Randle throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Brunson kicks to Randle. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Barnes driving the lane. Bucket is good. Barnes has got 6.
You see the strength of Scotty Barnes on that drive. If he creates momentum, you better look out.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the lane.
And Siakam throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
And finished off by Siakam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists now in this one. Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Jalen Brunson has been on to... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Randle will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Out on the perimeter, DiVincenzo and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Barrett. And there's Barrett putting it right back in. He's got 8.
Well, that's about hustle and having a knack for knowing where the shot's coming off. R.J. Barrett on the glass.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Flynn.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier. No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Now here's Flynn. They get a hand on it. Boucher passes to Flynn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from 16. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Kicks to Sims. Here's Grimes. New York moving it around. Pass to Sims. Rebound by Young.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Now, here's Trent. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Young with the steal. Here's Boucher. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. New York leading by 3. And it's hard penetrating. Out to Doris. Losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
The pass to Grimes. No good with the triple. Raptors trail by 4. Here's McDaniels. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Sims, the pass to Hart. From past the arc. Shot clock reset for the Knicks.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And the Knicks miss again. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. It's up a 3. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5 points so far.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Trent. The Knicks making the shot. Passes to Boucher. Young with no one around. And again, Toronto with the triple.
No hesitation whatsoever from Thaddeus Young. Just pulls the trigger immediately.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Hartenstein, banked in off the glass. Hartenstein's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score it, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Grimes. Still yet to score. They get it again. It's Hart on the wing. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Sims. Here's Grimes, defended by Trent. That one drops for him. Grimes has got his first basket.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. Quickly, the putback. Toronto, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Grimes. Here's Hart. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Big men on the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. Of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Shoots from the baseline.
Well, really good effort on defense from Jalen Brunson, really making it hard on his man to try to score.
Pirtle finds Anunoby. sinks the triple. Anunoby's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Barrett the pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Brunson's got 16 points.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Pirtle kicks to Anunoby. Here's Barnes. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Knicks trail by 4. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Siakam. Barnes dishes to Schroeder. And that one, good.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Well, Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Poke loose and stolen by DiVincenzo. And here's the break. Here's Randall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success. Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Buries it from 3-point range. Brunson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Greg, talking about Jakob Poeltl, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Randle.
Well, that's Randle working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Barnes against Barrett, and the dunk by Barnes.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Schroeder, right side. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Barnes down low. Barrett covering. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Siakam. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. And finished off by Siakam.
That's showing you that Siakam understands in pick and roll. If I can get myself to open space, I'll get an open shot.
That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Barrett.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Schroeder. Fires it up. Kicks it out to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Here's Schroeder. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Raptors lead by 6.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And so it's Toronto with And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Out on the perimeter, DiVincenzo and Barrett. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. DiVincenzo against Anunoby. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Knicks trail by 6. And Barnes sends it back.
Boy, big-time denial from Scotty Barnes. Use that frame to your advantage.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Anunoby. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. 17 points for OG Anunoby. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And on the offensive end, Siakam so efficient. He makes a constant effort to find the open man.
Anunoby against Barrett. Barnes passes to Purdy. From down in the low post, it goes. And now a 12-point Toronto lead.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Poeltl. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Anunoby in the corner. Siakam inside. Into on him. And the dunk by Poeltl.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Siakam. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Poeltl finds Anunoby. They get it back. Kicks it out to Schroeder. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. New York called for the foul.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
With the drive, looking to end the run, DiVincenzo can't hit it.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Toronto leading by 18. Here's Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by the Raptors.
Here's Anunoby. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And R.J. Barrett, Doris, continues to do what he's been doing since he stepped onto an NBA court.
I would say, Kevin, this guy is what we call a natural-born scorer. That is first and foremost his instinct. He loves to get off the dribble drive, and what we need from him is just more consistent outside shooting, because that opens up the best aspect of his game.
From deep, Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. you really got to give it up here for the Raptors.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Pascal Siakam.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
The pass to Pirtle for three. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pirtle with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Nobody near Barnes. Good on the leaner.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
At the line for the...
And both free throws good for Brunson. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo against Anunoby. Here's Schroeder. Off target with that shot. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one...
2K Sports for our latest. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
Now Atlanta's starting five. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Okongwu out there with Johnson. And it's Young in at the point. 2 points. That one goes.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Young. Offline with a three. Oh, deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Schroeder against Young. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam the screen. Inside. Now Young with a steal. Here's Murray. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Murray continuing to put pressure on the defense as he's finding a way to get to the free throw line.
You know, when DeJounte Murray was traded for a multitude of first-round picks, it certainly came at a price, Brent.
Yeah, it feels like the cost to acquire young, talented players in this league continues to go up. And that said, DeJounte Murray is a legit NBA All-Star. It feels like he still has a lot of room to grow.
Here's Pirtle, the shake, and he lays it up and in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. There's Young with the three. Hits the trifecta.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
And Siakam with the slam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
It's stolen by Barnes. Right side Schroeder. Siakam outside. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. And Siakam with the slam.
Wow. Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
Okongwu finds Murray. Now Young. Takes a 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The jump hook. The bank shot, no good. The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks spread, their entire 22-23 season seemed to be a win one, lose one scenario.
Yeah, a bit of a toss-up there, finishing 41-41. They made a coaching change, and with that comes a philosophical one, so you're making that adjustment. But the Hawks just never found their rhythm. I think with this offseason and retooling just a little bit, that this team comes in composed with the goal in mind that they're going to be competitive this year and see if they can get beyond that first-round exit from last year. And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Murray, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
I think he gets as much talk, not just about his shot selection, but his playmaking.
Siakam in the post. Johnson on him. Left side Schroeder. Outside Anunoby. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Young on the attack. And he makes it on the layup. Young's got 8 points.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Barnes against Hunter. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Here's a Kongwu. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Here's Barnes. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Pass to a Kongwu. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Young. Beyond the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Siakam outside. Pirtle with the ball. Outside Anunoby. Drills it from deep. He has 7.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's the Raptors up by 7. Don't go away. We'll be back moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with a Kongwu, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Boucher with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Shoots a fadeaway. Hunter with the rebound. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 4. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Well, Brent, every time we get to see DeAndre Hunter, I'm always impressed by his athleticism.
Isn't it curious, B.A., how quietly DeAndre goes about his business out there? Just a slasher, doesn't demand anything offensively, and then coaches rely on that otherworldly defense. Great asset to have.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yeah, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. The Raptors shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Trent outside. Outside for Boucher. Trent on the wing.
Hawks foul. Jalen Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. McDaniels passes to Trent. 6 to shoot. Back to Daniels. Boucher with it. And it's Young picking him up. And Toronto calls time here. It's stolen by a Kongwu. Here's Johnson.
Yes, sir!
Oh,
that's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And he jams it home with authority.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
The drive by Murray. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And last season, we saw an unprecedented offensive explosion around the league, Brent. Is that the new normal, you think?
I'm not sure, B.A. It's been exciting to watch. The revolution has been televised over the last 5 years, and the skill level is at an all-time high. The usage rate for star players keeps seeming to go up and up and up, but teams are surrounding their stars with shooters and leaning into the three-point line. It's been fun to watch.
McDaniels can't hit.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Murray not too bad at creating his own offense off the dribble.
There's the double with a Kongwu. Young way outside. And again, no good by Toronto. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Blocking foul called on Malachi Flynn. That's his second personal foul.
A line change here for Toronto.
Substitution on the court.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Young. That's good from Okongwu. On the assist from Young. Okongwu's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Young. And the layup falls. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing. Cooking with grease right now.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Siakam. 58 seconds left in the second period. This one for 3. And Schroeder with the 3. Schroeder's got his second basket.
Well, Schroeder likes to drive first, now establishing the shoot first confidence. Love watching him rise up immediately after the catch.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Barnes in the post. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Pass to Murray. Back to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And showing some acrobatic play there. Murray up to the rim.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Atlanta with the ball. Murray from outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Raptors. They lead by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the center spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 3-point game. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Siakam the screen. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Here's the break. Here's Griffin. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Schroeder. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 5-point Raptor lead.
And Schroeder did not even have to think twice about that shot. This young man simply devours these chances inside.
Bogdanovich into the lane. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here comes Toronto on the push. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. And for the past few seasons, the Hawks have been driven by their offense, Brent.
And they really have done a nice job of finding some wing scoring to complement what it is they've gotten from the guard position. And they put an emphasis on the three-point line. They made a coaching change, and that philosophy is also helping lead them to be a more potent offense night after night. Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Siakam for 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin. And it's Toronto's ball. 9 points in a row. A good run going. On the attack, Schroeder. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Schroeder finds Pirtle. Back to Schroeder. Shoots over Mills. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Griffin with it. Bogdanovich with it. Anunoby covering. Clock at 4. From outside the arc. Toronto grabs the miss.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
They're shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Schroeder against Young. Ooh, poked away. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
It's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie. Back in 2017, two-way contracts started in the NBA, created more opportunities, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. Chris Boucher signing one of the first two-ways back in 2017. I mean, he was a huge success story for this system. Chris signing a big contract during the 2022 free agency period.
Well, the open man's out there. You got to feed him, and Murray gets the job done.
And Young slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Young from long range. McDaniels with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Counted. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Trent outside. Outside for Boucher. And too long on the shot.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And that one's good.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trent, the pass to Young. And Young slams it in.
And after to putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
I'm plain to see how eager Hunter is to work hard for his team. He gets that shot off and gets a trip to the line.
And some changes here for the Raptors. He makes 1 or 2 that time.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
That's good from Siakam.
At the line for Toronto.
That one misses. Hunter on the wing. Outside Johnson. High post Young. Shoots over Schroeder. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Toronto earning this break in the action. Up 10. Really mucking it up on defense. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Hawks. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Okongwu out there with Johnson. And it's Young in at the 1. Good on the bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Murray from outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Hurdle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Picked by Pirtle. Puts one up from 19. Misses off the left iron.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Down low.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing. Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
At the line.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
To the paint. Hunter passes to Johnson. Right wing. Here's Young. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Outside Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Young from long range. Rebound by the Raptors. Hurdle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Anunoby. Atlanta with a rebound.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Oh, coming in hot. There was just no getting in Siakam's way there.
Over to the wing. Outside Young. Back to Johnson. Outside Young. Fires the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Johnson finds Young. The 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Barnes on the wing. Hunter covering. Barnes drives in. Siakam outside. Back to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Clock at 6. To the middle. stolen by Young. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Raptors. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Barnes against Hunter. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Count that bucket.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Young, plenty of space. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
Murray has the ball in his hands. His teammates know that they got to stay ready because he's looking to set him up.
Siakam, the pass to Pirtle. Back to Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
It's stolen by Okongwu.
Refusing to show mercy. They continue to pile it on, this time by creating the turnover.
Kept alive. Outside Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Murray, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back. And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Raptors.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Pascal Siakam.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
The 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And Young the bucket on the assist by Murray.
Such a quick thinker in those spots. Trae Young has a knack for knowing where to get to.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the Raptors miss again.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one? Oh, DeJounte Murray coming up big. That's a huge play.
Anunoby for 3. He drops it from range.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth. Murray's shot is good.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
So the Raptors win it. Boy, a hard alley. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys.
DeJounte Murray loves to play with flair, and he did not hold back on that dunk.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. Young drives in. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Brunson, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
And both free throws good for Brunson. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt, and he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Fires from deep, out to the wing. Drives to the hoop. Some nice passing by New York here. Randall against Johnson. Lock at 6. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now Young. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Definitely undersized, but Trae Young has heart.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. Outside for Robinson. Barrett, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Johnson outside. Pass to Young. Hunter with it. Back to Young. This one for 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Everything is within Trae Young's range.
Young against Brunson. Randall kicks to Brunson. Takes a 3. And then Randall slams it in.
Showing not just the dominance, but the creativity. Randall with the highlight reel play.
Johnson, the pass to Young. Launches it. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Young's got 8 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Brunson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Have to block out Randall. He's an absolute beast on the offensive boards.
Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And Brunson, here we go. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Brunson with it. Murray on him. The shot's good from Brunson.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Johnson kicks to Murray. Hunter on the wing. Young in the corner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Robinson a screen on Young. Here's Brunson, rejected by Johnson. Fast break, the Hawks. The kick out to Young. There's the pass to Hunter. In the corner, it's Capella. 6 on the shot clock. A floater. It's rebounded by New York.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Randall no good. Atlanta leading by 7. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Robinson. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Brunson. Tries again. Connects. The jumper drops. Brunson's got 6.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
No good that time. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He got into And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
On the court right now for the Hawks. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Clint Capella is out there with Johnson. And it's Hunter in at the small forward.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Well, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes, they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks.
To the middle, Robinson passes to DiVincenzo. Robinson a screen on Murray. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Look at the numbers Trae Young has put up in this one. He does it all.
Brunson with it. Outguarded by Murray. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know, Steve, the last couple years, league-wide, scoring is way up for teams, but also for individual players. What's your read on that?
Well, I think from the scoring situation, defense is totally different than when we played. It's more free-flowing. Also, the three-point shot, they're taking way more three-point shots, long rebounds, they have fast break, more fast break and transition points. But it all comes down to shooting a 3. More threes mean more points.
Capella finds Young. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
New York ball.
Knicks trail by 6. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
And he saw a lane, and Brunson decides to challenge it. Doesn't take but a sliver of daylight for him to be aggressive.
The Hawks leading by 4. Pass to Capella. He kicks to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Murray dishes to Young. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Okay, incredible body control, the will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for the Knicks.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Murray. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Murray's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we play pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. DA, thanks so much for the report.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
Here's Hartenstein. Capella covering. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Sims.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And it's Murray penetrating. And there it is for him. Murray's got 9 points.
I like this for Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
The shot's good from quickly.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Young. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Hartenstein. That one a little long.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Here's Hunter. The kick out to Young. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
The Hawks leading by 12. Hunter for 3. Sims with the rebound. Hart against Hunter. Young with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. There's the drive. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Young's got 26 points.
It's like Trae Young has the ball on a string out there. Outrageous move.
And so it's Atlanta with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Robinson in at the 5. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Bogdanovich wide open. And the 3 off target.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Mills finds Capella. Hawks passing it around. Bogdanovich goes in. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich, and Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Passes it to Mills. Lets it go from deep, and there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Mills. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bay into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice job at reading the defense. I like how Sadiq attacks when he sees something opening up.
And we know Sadiq Bey is a reliable player on offense, but at times, Smitty, he's exceeded that.
Oh, yeah, Sadiq Bey can have a big night when his confidence is really flowing, and he's not shying away from big shots. What a pass by Bogdanovich, sending it straight to the wide-open man.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Now here's Brunson, covered by Mills. There's the triple.
Proving he's not just a scorer. Patty's getting after it on the defensive end, disrupting the shooter's rhythm.
Bey kicks to Bogdanovich. To the inside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Brunson finds Randall. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 14. Here's Griffin, and there's the drive.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Brunson goes in, and Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Griffin, no one around him. Here's Capella, outside for Griffin. Mills passes to Bogdanovich. In the corner, Bey with it. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity, and Bogdanovich lays it in. Bogdanovich has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Just a natural-born scorer. Bogdanovich takes the hit and makes the adjustment.
There's 1:26 left in the third. Brunson with another miss.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Pulls up. Bogdanovich, no luck.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Capella. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on R.J. Barrett.
You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
So New York ends up going with the new group.
And one of the great rebounders in this league, Clint Capella, plays that role as well as anyone.
Greg, on a per-minute basis, few players are better. Sharp anticipation, works at it, and many of his points come from the offensive glass.
The 3 from Mills. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Knicks trail by 17. Here's Grimes. He has yet to score. He takes it in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hart. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hart's got 7 points in the game.
Rarely takes shots from deep, but Josh Hart drilled that one.
Mills with it. Outside for Griffin. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. Driving in, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Smart drive by Bogdanovich, slicing through the defensive coverage.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Johnson, DeAndre Hunter, DeJounte Murray.
Here's Murray, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Fell through 3 quarters of play, down double digits at mate. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point guard position.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Murray for three. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. From deep, Brunson. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Hunter kicks to Young. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
From deep, Brunson connects from 3-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Murray. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot. That's good planning and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Hunter kicks to Murray. Latre. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Brunson. Good, nice job down low. Brunson's got 12 points here in the second half.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Runs in the pass to Barrett. No good on the triple. The Hawks leading by 17. Murray for 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
A 3 off the inbound.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
Knicks trail by 20. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. That one falls.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Brunson scanning the floor. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Robinson against Hunter. And there's the pass to Capella. Here's Murray. Robinson pulls it in. And for the Knicks, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. From deep, Brunson. Rebound by the Hawks.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Young for three. No good on that one. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Takes the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Fourth team foul.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. Here's Atlanta.
Jalen Brunson. Second personal foul.
The first one falls.
The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn in the D side.
Here's Brunson. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Out to Barrett. From deep three-point territory. No good on that one.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate. Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Anunoby finds Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Randall, good.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Here's Toronto with the ball, and a guy who entered the league in a supporting role, Doris. Jalen Brunson, now a legitimate star.
He is, BA, and consider that this is a man who was drafted in the 2nd round and just kept working, biding his time and contributing to winning. And the greater the opportunity, the more he has stretched to meet that opportunity. There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Now here's Randall. Jacks up a 3. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
DiVincenzo against Anunoby. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, it's Siakam with the drive, and then Siakam with the jam.
Well, Siakam with the ball on the deck, slicing his way through the defense to get a shot opportunity pretty.
Puts the move on. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Barnes. Here's Pirtle. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Now here's Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Shot from the top of the key. And that one drops. Barnes has got 6 points.
How about the jump shot by Scotty Barnes? Ooh, 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 look out, folks.
Brunson against Schroeder. Brunson misses.
2 minutes.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Toronto. 4-point game. Anunoby finds Schroeder. Siakam with it. Goes up on the wing, and the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
You know, Doris, looking at this current Knicks team, you think they are poised for a big run?
Well, if you look back at their history, the Knicks have had a lot of players past their prime. This version of the Knicks is a lot younger, and I like what they've done with their roster. So, are they poised for a big run? We'll see. Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist by Randall.
Julius Randall can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Barnes passes to Siakam. They get it again. Out to Schroeder. Inside. Here's Pirtle. Pass to Siakam. Oh, he tries a three. Randall pulls down the board. For New York, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. The kick out to Brunson. To the inside. Randall, good. Randall's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randall in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Knocks it loose. Randall with a steal. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Schroeder. In transition, here they come. Here's Siakam. Back to Barnes. Pass to Schroeder. Over Brunson. Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. Knocks down the triple.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Brunson misses. He gets it up. It doesn't go for him. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Raptors out. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
It's all about the offensive boards. I mean, they're just a statement about toughness, trying to demoralize your opponent by outworking them, out-hustling them.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
DiVincenzo and Barrett are on the wings. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Sims in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
A new lineup here for New York. Here's Flynn. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Well, the big man, Taj Gibson, pretty assist there.
Boucher outside. Pass to McDaniels. Inside. Trent finds McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Flynn. 1 on the clock. Into the lane. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Flynn's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. After the franchise's first title in 2019, the Raptors trying to find their way back to contention, Doris.
They are, BA, and you have an interesting mix of young talent and veteran players left over from that championship roster. They've remained competitive, but the goal for an organization that's won a championship is to get back to the promised land, and there's a ways to go yet for that.
Here's Young. The Knicks making their last shot. Over to the left wing. Launches a 3. And again, no good by Toronto. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 10.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
Raptors lead 28-20.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Trent, the pass to Young. With the crossover, and Young slams it in.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Shot's good by Hart.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Flynn. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And Young slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength by Thaddeus Young on that dunk? My goodness gracious.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Commissioner Adam Silver has done a 180. Once in favor of raising the NBA age limit to 20, he now supports lowering it back to 18. He said it's the right thing to do, adding that the opportunity to work with players at a younger age on not just skills, but mental health, diet, character, and values could be in everyone's best interest. BA?
Well, it didn't happen yet, Allie. We'll see. It's great that basketball has become such a worldwide sport, Doris. The talent in the NBA has never been better.
I couldn't agree more, BA, and great competitors, no matter what, want to play against the best regardless of where they come from. Look at the MVPs. Giannis with multiple wins in that category. Nikola Jokic with back-to-back MVPs. I love it. The better the competition, the greater the level of play. It's easy to me to see why Thaddeus Young's teammates love him. This guy always knows his role and always plays within himself.
Puts up a deep three. Prime shot is off.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Trent with room to shoot. Nails the wide open jumper. And the Raptors lead by 13.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important. Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Here's Young. Trent up top. The three is up. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Quickly from outside. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
Takes the three. Trent's shot is off. The Knicks have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Three-pointer. Hartenstein, no good. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And it's Trent penetrating. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Here's Hart. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Knicks now. 11-point game. And again, the Knicks missing. Boucher down low. And finished off by Boucher.
Well, you can see Chris Boucher's got excellent vertical. Makes that finish look easy.
Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So for the Raptors right now, Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. We've seen our fair share of NBA players from the UK. Is Anunoby the most successful, you think?
Well, B.A., how about this? I mean, he's the first player from the United Kingdom to win an NBA championship. Back in 2019, he was part of that Raptors championship. And think about this. He has now turned himself into that coveted elite defensive player on the wing, so needed in today's NBA.
Here's Brunson outside. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
That free throw good from Brunson. Well, just 2 playoff appearances for the Knicks in the last decade, but 2 in 3 seasons for Tom Thibodeau.
And B.A., I think you can certainly say in 2 of those 3 seasons, this is an organization and a team that exceeded expectation. And now you have pieces like Mitchell Robinson, the young big who is such a presence at the rim, and Jalen Brunson triggering all the action from the point guard position. Boy, you add another piece or 2 and look out for the New York Knicks.
And here's Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. And here's Brunson from the arc. Connects from downtown. Brunson's got 8 points.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Schroeder. 6 to shoot. A shot from the high post. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
And he's going to get called there for the technical foul, hanging on the rim.
Yeah, a little too enthusiastic on the slam. You want guys playing with emotion, but there's a limit to how far you can take it before it hurts the team.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Out to the right wing for 3. Randall. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make 3-point shots. Nice delivery.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Some fans do question the level of play in the regular season, but All-Star Kevin Durant said, quote, they only see us when the games come on, but the travel, the practices, the shoot-arounds, we're constantly moving, so appreciate the grind. Every game is not going to be a high-intensity playoff game. We go as hard as our bodies allow us to go. Brian?
Yeah, interesting point there, Allie. Thank you. Here's Barnes. Out to Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly. The Knicks with the rebound. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's Barrett off the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Here he goes. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. The 3, Barrett. Knocks it down from distance. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And Doris, since winning the title in 2019, the Toronto Raptors have been a little inconsistent as of late.
They certainly have, B.A. They've been in and out of the playoffs since then. Certainly, you look at some of the pieces they have, nice pieces, but you've got to have more if you want to compete.
Brunson misses. Toronto's gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Schroeder. And again, Toronto no good. The Knicks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this 3rd quarter. Barrett against Barnes. Outside Barrett. From the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Barnes, no good. New York with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's DiVincenzo. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Sims has got 6.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Left side Barnes to the middle. Outside Anunoby. Fires for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to DiVincenzo from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. It could go. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker. Big.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Barrett is the 3, Randall the 4. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Sims in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Siakam gets doubled. Shot clock at 6. Back to Anunoby. Out left to the wing. Baseline try. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They trail by 11. And count the basket. He was fouled. And he's going to the line for one more. That sends Julius Randle to the free throw line. That one on Barnes. With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him, and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, they'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Back to Siakam. Pass to Schroeder. And here's Barnes. Outside Schroeder. From deep. Siakam, no good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. And Brunson, here we go. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
Schroeder passes to Siakam. Now here's Barnes. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. And here's Siakam for 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. And the Raptors lead by 11. Schroeder comes with a double team. Barrett passes to Sims. And here's Brunson from the arc. The Knicks keep it alive. Second chance shot. Randall can't get the tip in. Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Schroeder passes to Anunoby. All sorts of time. Count it.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
New York, they're working against the clock now. Outside Brunson. And it's Brunson again missing.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
2 minutes.
Schroeder against Brunson. Corner shot. Some solid defense from Brunson. New York has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Randall's got room. And the Knicks miss again. And he lobs it up, and stolen by Brunson. It's stolen by Pirtle. Barnes passes to Siakam. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. No good there, off the double clutch. And the bucket is good.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Raptors.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
DiVincenzo against Anunoby. Pass to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson outside. They get the rebound. Here's Sims. For 3, DiVincenzo. Here's Brunson. Fires from way outside. Barnes with the rebound. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Siakam. Launches it from deep. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
To get back on track, Randall can't hit. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Barnes against Brunson. Fires from deep. Off the mark. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
The potential Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning-quick point guard. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Siakam, good.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
Passes it to Bay. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Murray for 3. Count it, good.
Murray sort of deceptively powerful. Does a great job of finding angles, so touching him up is not going to stop that motion.
Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Barnes with it, guarded by Hunter. A three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And it's Murray with the jam.
And showing some acrobatic play there. Murray up to the rim.
Shoots from 12. Barnes down low. Working on Bay. Really left alone that time.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Young. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Pirtle, and stolen by Murray. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, Bay knows the scouting report is these guys are going to come out to take your shot away, so use that to your advantage, get inside, and draw a foul.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. And Toronto turns it over again. Hawks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Young. Capella kicks to Hunter. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Anunoby against Murray. Anunoby passes to Siakam. From 7. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Raptors trail by 4. Siakam outside. Knocks it loose and stolen by Murray. There's the pass to Bay. Here's Hunter. Young in the corner. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
The drive by Siakam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Atlanta. 4-point game. Hunter kicks to Murray. Pass to Hunter. Back to Murray. Now Hunter. And stolen by Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
.55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Schroeder finds some deceptive ways to make you foul him, someone who can nail some shots despite getting hit on the way up.
The Raptors shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
You know, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year. With some retooling, they definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
And it's the Raptors ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Passes it to Anunoby. And he drives in, and the layup's good off the glass.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
And Young kicks to Capella. Young drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Raptors. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Flynn. Rebounded by the Hawks. They get a hand on it. Young with the steal. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks.
Trae Young might be the last guy in this offense that you want to lose sight of.
Here's McDaniels. Outside Flynn. Young with the steal. Inside, Bay.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
6'7", wants to play aggressive, not afraid to mix it up. A good shooter from the three-point line. Saddiq Bey has got a lot of great qualities and a long career ahead of him.
And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. You try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Hunter, no good. Raptors leading by 3. Young, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Young. Second chance shot. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Here's Young. Rebound, Atlanta. Cabela's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oh, gee, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. 3-point lead.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
And Young, here we go. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Count the basket. Barnes has gotten the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Bay finds Young. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Barnes dishes to Schroeder. Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Nobody near Barnes. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game. And Young kicks to Murray. Back to Young. Young is doubled. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Now the pass to Bay. Just 4 to shoot. Hunter. And Barnes sends it back. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Anunoby with it. Driving inside. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And the first half is now in the books. It's the Raptors. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. OG Anunoby is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Pirtle in its center. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
He kicks it to Schroeder. Pass to Siakam. Now, here's Anunoby. The drive by Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And how about Siakam showing that he can turn on the Jets as well?
Shots good by Mills. Raptors leading by 10. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And the all-around game of Siakam is so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Pass to Fernando. Back to Bogdanovich. Dishes it to Griffin. And Barnes sends it back. Here's Fernando. They get it back. Griffin passes to Bogdanovich. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Barnes kicks to Pirtle. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. The three from Barnes. Atlanta with the rebound. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Anunoby, good.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Atlanta calls timeout. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Count it. Hunter's got his first 2 points.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Trent against Murray. Trent kicks to McDaniels. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Young. And Boucher sends it back. And Young, here we go. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Down low. And the lead is down inside single digits. Bay's got 8.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
Flynn dishes to Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw missing. A new group in now for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. Scotty Barnes comes in for McDaniels. Anunoby, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Flynn. Young passes to Bay. Schroeder against Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Murray. Drives to the hoop. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. 11 points in the game.
Great concentration from DeJounte that time, just playing right through the contact.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That's good from Anunoby.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
The Hawks trail by 9. It's intercepted. Here's Young. And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Pass to Hunter. Young looking around. Bay passes to Murray. Back to Bay. .1 second left, and it's Murray with the chain.
some verticality out there from DeJounte Murray as he rises up.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors heading to the bench with a 7-point. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. In the post, it's Bay and Capella. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 5-point game. Siakam left side. Barnes against Hunter. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Young from outside. The shot missing. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Toronto leading by 7. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Here's Young. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Young, a screen on Young. Her passes to Young. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hunter kicks to Young. Outside for Murray. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Young pass to Hunter. Anunoby against Murray. The pass to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. 5 on the clock. He takes it in. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Siakam misses. The Hawks trail by 7. Murray kicks to Bay. Pass to Capella. Murray outside. Good D by Anunoby. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Siakam against Bay. And Siakam throws it down.
With those long strides, Siakam can eat up ground in a hurry.
And here's Young from the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Passes it to Siakam. Takes it out to Schroeder. Here's Young. And a wide open look for Siakam. Good on the 13-footer. And now an 11-point Toronto lead.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Raptors need to get a shot off. For 3, Siakam. Another miss by Siakam. Stolen. And stolen by Murray. And they're on the break. Launches a 3. Siakam pulls it in. And so here's Toronto. They're leading by 8. Anunoby passes to Schroeder. Back to Anunoby. Over Hunter. Anunoby kicks it over to Schroeder. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Raptors substitution. Number 19, Jakob Poeltl.
Wide open look here for Murray. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you can count on DeJounte when it matters most. That is clutch.
The drive by Barnes. Anunoby finds Siakam. Here's Schroeder. Poeltl, the pass to Siakam. Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 5. 5 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Murray, good.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous...
EA Sports. And Smitty, the discipline. Both of these teams exude is unique. It's really a testament to how well coached they are.
They really are, B.A. Both half-court teams. They like to slow the game down and execute their offense. I have to pay respect to that kind of approach.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Barrett is the 3, Randall the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Sims in at the 5.
So smooth with his handle. Trey, a handful to stop.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
There's Young with the 3. Here's Bay. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Aggressive to the hole. Sadiq making them pay.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Sims. There's the 3. DiVincenzo. The shot misses. Right side, Young. Capella with it. The rebound by Sims. Well, Smitty, during the 2022 offseason, the Hawks made a blockbuster trade for DeJounte Murray.
Atlanta sending a clear signal. They want to win now. And I love it, B.A. The front office showing confidence in their players.
Here's Young. The Knicks making their last shot. And it's good for 2.
Terrific move from Trey. Man, he is confident trying plays like this.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Sims. Pass to Brunson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Here's Young with the drive. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
There's Young with the 3. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
DiVincenzo against Murray. Barrett up top. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
DeJounte Murray, he is so clean with the dribble.
Outside Brunson. No good on the triple. The Hawks leading. Murray finds Hunter. They kick it out to Murray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
Here's Brunson. And again, the Knicks missing. The Hawks have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Pass to Murray. Knocked loose. The kick out to Young. Murray passes to Young. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
On the push, here comes Atlanta. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Murray. Young's got 11.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Now here's Young. 11 points in the game.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Bay against Randall. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Murray with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Murray, no good. And so Randall will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 11. Brunson misses. On the wing, Murray. He has 7. That one's wide left.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
A big-time effort for... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the floor for New York, DiVincenzo and Barrett are on the wings. Then there's Jalen Brunson, then it's Julius Randle, and it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the Hawks shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. There's Young with the 3. That is Trey's shot, the 3.
Trey is just going off. So aggressive on the offensive end.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
DeJounte Murray loves to play with flair, and he did not hold back on that dunk.
The kick out to Brunson. The three-pointer off the mark.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Young looking over the floor. Back to Bay. To the paint. The jump hook. Capella can't get it to go.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
He goes up. Finished off the break. Capella's got his first basket.
Great defensive play from Hunter, reading the situation and coming up with that steal.
And Smitty now in the first year of his rookie extension. DeAndre Hunter, the former number 4 overall pick.
VA injuries have been a hindrance early in his career, but he has a chance, in my opinion, to be one of the best wing defenders in the game.
Now here's Young. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Down low. Now here's Capella. Hunter on the wing. Back to Capella. Pass to Young. Banked it in off the glass. Young's got 18 points in the game.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Here's Barrett. Capella with a block. Left side Murray. 4-3. Second shot opportunity. Outside for Bay. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Murray's shot is good.
Well, Murray won't let a shot pass him by, so he just goes after the corner 3.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow, not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well." Brian?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Now here's Young. He's got 18. Murray drives in. Soft touch off the glass. Murray's got 7 points for the quarter, and teams running their offense through their star players. What's the balance there, keeping everyone else involved and engaged?
You know, BA, that's a tricky one. You want your playmakers making plays, but your defenders and role players, they play harder when they feel involved.
And Atlanta has possession after the basket by New York.
And DeJounte is not holding back tonight. He is calling his own number.
That one's good for 2. 6 points for him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Hunter finds Capella. Back to Hunter. On the wing, Murray. A minute 6 left in the first half. The layup misses. The kick out to Brunson. Book it, and it's Randall with the assist. Brunson's got 9.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Bay outside. Young inside. Brunson defending. May passes to Murray. Clock at 6. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. For 3, Randall. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 8 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Murray, and it's good. 2 points. Murray's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Given Murray's slight frame, you'd think physical defense would bother him more. It doesn't. Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Young from long range. That shot missing. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Put your hands together and get back for Red Panther.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Bruno Fernando is out there with A.J. Griffin. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Bogdanovich in a shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Well, Bogdanovich played his first 5 years in a different pro league, but he was ready when he arrived, Smitty.
B.A. hit the ground running. Such a good shooter. He's getting double digits every night he's on the floor.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Hart. Fast break, New York. Here's Quickly. Uses the glass on the layup. Quickly's got his first points of the game.
This is what you like about Josh Hart. He can do a little of everything for you, and that includes making plays for others.
Fernando misses. Here's Grimes, defended by Griffin. Grimes, the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Grimes. Back to Hartenstein. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Oh, it's stolen away. Launches it. The rebound by the Hawks. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Oh, he picked him clean. Quickly with the ball. And it's Mills picking him up. Pass to Gibson. Here's Grimes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Onyeka Okongwu. And he drops the first.
Quentin Grimes taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And so it's Atlanta with it. They lead by 14. Mills against Quickly. Griffin passes to Mills. Here's Fernando. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game.
A sneaky 6'6". Bogdanovich can bang down low.
They grab their own miss. Oh, a nice shot by Gibson.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Bogdanovich has good size and strength, and he's effective in drawing contact and completing plays.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. On the wing quickly. He's guarded by Mills. Hart from long range. Kicks it to Quickly. Pass to Grimes. The 3-ball. The putback. And here's Gibson. Grimes, the pass to Gibson.
2 minutes.
Quickly from outside. Fernando grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. The 3. Can't get it to drop. New York has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Quickly. Rejected by Okongwu. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Bogdanovich. No good, off the front rim. And the Knicks shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Hart finds Quickly. The 3 is up. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got 4 rebounds in the game. The drive by Griffin. Up and in on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The first one falls.
Shooting for New York, Taj Gibson.
So he gets them both.
I just love the way Gibson plays the game. Defensive-minded, willing to do whatever it takes. It's easy to see why his teammates respect him.
The Hawks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Mills. Pass to Griffin. Bogdanovich from long range. No good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Gibson, no good.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Bogdanovich passes to Mills. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I mean, good awareness from Mills. Catches the defender out of position, takes advantage.
That one misses. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Sadiq Bey comes in for Fernando. Hunter's checked in for Griffin. And Murray subbed in for Bogdanovich. Quickly passes to Hartenstein. 20 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Hart on the take. Capella with a block.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Hunter passes to Mills. Back to Hunter. What if it goes? And so it's Atlanta. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So on the floor for the Knicks. They've got Emmanuel Quickly. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Josh Hart. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Day finds Hunter. Sinks it from distance. Hunter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
Quickly from outside. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds now. And here's Hunter from the arc. They get it back. Bay passes to Murray. Puts up a 3 and is blocked.
Gibson is in there to get dirty on defense. His shot blocking is exceptional. Can't be careless around him.
Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Atlanta has possession. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Nails it from 3.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Murray from outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Young misses.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And that one's good for Brunson.
And man, you gotta appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
From behind the arc. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. And Young, here we go. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Definitely undersized, but Trae Young has heart.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Outside Young. Outside Hunter. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. And Hunter, here we go. The kick out to Young. Pass to Bay. Murray from outside. The Knicks pull it in. Here's DiVincenzo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Murray with it. Shoots. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And here's Brunson. From deep. That one doesn't drop. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. 17-point game.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hawks.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trae Young.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Bay passes to Young. Back to Bay. Now here's Young. Pass to Bay. This one for 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. From deep 3-point range. Brunson missing again.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.